when you improvise, when you adapt, you will overcome. We'll get through this time. There's no question about it. And when we get through it, we can be way better, like way more on top of it. Our marketing, our advertising, our books, our communication, right? When we get through difficult times like this, we're better when we improvise, adapt, and overcome. Hey everybody, Rob Kosberg here with Bestseller Publishing for our BSPU call. Got some good stuff, I hope, for you today. As I said just a moment ago when we were talking privately, a lot of what we've been discussing has to do with, the worldwide crisis that we're going through right now. Once in a generation, perhaps once in 100 years type of thing. By the way, a great book to read is called The Fourth Turning, which talks about generational and kind of global changes and patterns. Really cool book. It's probably 20 or 30 years old, but it actually predicts. It's very predictive, very interesting. Anyway, that's not, I didn't publish the book. That's not what I'm here to talk to you about today. Today, we're going to talk about the 5 things that you could be doing right now to help your business both survive and thrive during the challenges and during any difficult times, but especially the difficult times that we're going through right now. So I'm going to give you 5 things that we're doing, that we're working on, that we're adapting. They're different than some of the things that we've talked about over the last couple of weeks. In some ways, they're organic. In some ways, these are more about values than they are about real specifics about how to use your book, etc. As I said a moment ago, the book is a tool. The book is kind of a foundational piece. And that foundational piece, that platform, needs to be plugged in to these values and, these generic's not the best word, but let me use it, these generic things that we should be thinking about and doing with our business. And I'm going to give you 5 things for us to focus on and think about during times like this. Okay, so 5 things to help your business to thrive during very difficult times. And we're certainly facing a very difficult time, though hopefully, the curve has already begun to flatten. It certainly has in other parts of the world, and it eventually will for us as well. So number 1, 5 things. You need to make sure that your communication reflects what we're going through right now in life and in the world. So we need to change our communication and make sure that our communication reflects the times that we're in right now. Just prior to all of this, I launched a couple of new campaigns, and the campaigns were doing fantastic. They were free plus shipping campaigns with new ad copy and some new pictures. For those of you that are ad geeks like I am, basically the ads were much more organic. The picture was a picture of my wife and I smiling, drinking a glass of wine. We were actually in Santa Barbara. It was a really happy, kind of cool moment, really cool picture. And that picture was just drawing incredibly. Now, it had nothing to do with Publish, Promote, Profit and with my book, but because it's more organic to the Facebook and Instagram marketplace, it got people to stop. It got people to be interested. And then the ad copy itself got people to purchase the book. And I literally cut my cost of selling a book in half with these ads. And they were going fantastic right up until the time that this coronavirus hit. Guess what? People don't want to see my wife and I with wine glasses in our hands, toasting and talking about our massive success when the whole world is shutting down right now. It is a type of communication that is not welcomed exactly at this moment. So when this really started to take root in the last, say, 10 days or so, our ads started doing horribly. And it's not because people got bored of them. It's because people looked at them and just thought, I'm miserable right now, or I'm, stuck in my home, or fill in the blank, right? Business is off where it was just a few short weeks ago. And so this does not resonate with me. So we had to change our communication. I've done that with my emails. I send emails to my list. I've done it with my communication to you, right? With the videos that I'm making. So right now you need to think about whatever your business is, whatever even it doesn't matter that you wrote a book on taxes or you wrote a book on writing a book like I did, your communication can still fit so that the times and the difficulties and the challenges, make that ad, that email, that video that you're creating resonate so you can still direct people back to your book, right? So part of what we're doing now is we're talking about how with the downtime that we have, now is a great time to finish your book. Now is a great time to get started on your book. Now is a great time to prepare for the next steps. That's going to be true for you. You need to take your communication, and it's going to change. And who knows, it may change for the foreseeable future, even when we climb out of this, and we will. And I think the economy is going to be on fire when we do, but people may still feel the effects of this. And because of that, your communication and how you communicate with your ideal client might need to be different for an extended period of time. So number one, you need to change the way you're communicating, your ads, your emails, your videos, whatever you do to communicate with your clients on a regular basis needs to reflect the time that we're in right now, okay? There needs to be perhaps a somberness. There needs to be some guidance, some leadership, some direction. It's not just happy, hey, we're making money, things are great. No, not, people don't exactly want to hear that perhaps right now. At least my ads didn't resonate with people. So that's number one. Number two is similar to it. And that is, you need to make sure that what it is that you're communicating, your offer, right? You still have a business to run, right? You still are selling. You still are giving people an opportunity. You have to make sure that your offer is relevant to right now. First, I talked about communication and how you're communicating your offer. Now we're talking about the exact offer itself. So one of the things that I'm doing, to give you an example, is I'm going to be launching a challenge funnel. And the challenge itself, because, some people do have downtime, and perhaps more people than ever in this country have downtime. So my challenge funnel is going to be based on somebody writing their book or making tremendous progress over a 10-day period. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to make a brand new offer, right? And that offer is going to be relevant to the fact that people have more time right now. And so I'm going to challenge them to use that time to come out the other side in the next 10 days or whatever, more productive, having done more, accomplished more, completed more, and I'm giving them the leadership to actually do that thing. So I'm making an offer, right? An offer to the marketplace. For me, it's the challenge funnel. And then what the challenge funnel will lead to, I'm making an offer that I believe will resonate with where people are at right now and what they're thinking. You need to do the same. So yes, it's about communication, number one, but number two, it's about finding a way to take the core thing that you sell, the core thing that your business does, and adapt it in such a way that you create an offer that resonates, that people go, well, yes, I would like to. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've been wanting to make progress on this thing for a long time. So in our case, we are making this challenge so that people go, hey, now's my opportunity. I'm going to get leadership from Rob. I'm going to get some help, and I'm going to make tremendous progress during this period of time. That's number two. Those two are similar, but they are different. Number three, when it comes to your business, when it comes to the thing that you're offering, make a special offer. And I mean a really special offer, and communicate that to people. Now, what do I mean by that? Hey, look, we have a business to run. And I've shared with you before, we're, investing in ads, and ad costs have gone way down, which, hey, isn't that great? We're able to reach more people because ad costs have gone down. So we've been able to cut the amount that we're spending and still reach as many or more people as we were doing before. But we've had to change our communication. We've had to change our offer. But you know what? As we speak to people, and I showed you a couple of weeks ago, we're getting more strategy session applications than ever before. I mean, people want to write their book, want to get that book going, etc. Hold on, let me make sure everybody is muted there. Good. So in the same way, whatever it is that you're selling, whatever it is that you're offering, do something special. We've done a couple of things. We've offered some additional PR. I've secured a couple of really cool PR opportunities for our clients. I mean, big time PR opportunities. TED.com, the Today Show, not like literally being on the Today Show, but their blog for articles, etc. And we've told people, look, during this time, we're going to be adding to our normal offer and giving you these things because we know that it's difficult for you to make a decision right now for your business and perhaps invest. So we're suggesting that now is the best time for you to do it because we're making an offer that you won't be able to get a month from now. Maybe you won't be able to get it 2 weeks from now. So create some type of special offer, add some bonuses, maybe reduce price, slightly, right? Do some things and let people know this is like the opportunity of a lifetime for you. Because when you come back to us 2 weeks from now or a month from now, because you will, you're not going to be able to get this offer. This is a special offer because we know that it's difficult right now and you want to do this thing. I get it. You also want to wait and see what happens a month from now. I get that too. Well, let me give you a benefit. Let me give you something special to get you to take action now. So figure out something that you can do that is special. And then communicate that and let them know and be a person of your word and integrity. Let them know, okay, here's the deadline for this special offer. That's what makes it an offer special, by the way, is having a deadline on it. If it doesn't have a deadline, it's not special. And then this is the deadline. You need to take advantage of this offer by this date, etc. And if you don't, hey, totally fine. We'd love to work with you. And if you feel like you need to wait, I completely understand. But just please understand that this offer will be off the table if you wait. You can say that respectfully. You can say that lovingly, but make a special offer. Do something special for people. That's what we're doing. We brought on a new client yesterday. We brought on a new client Friday, right? There are people out there that understand, wow, this is a great opportunity. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And they're coming on as clients of ours because we're telling them we understand how difficult this is right now. We're willing to do something for you even more special than we normally do. And they're taking advantage of that. Not everybody will, but some will. And those are the people that you want to make that offer to and put a deadline on it and then let them know it's going to go away after this date, but it's totally fine. You can come back anytime at full price, etc. Okay. So that is number 3, make a special offer, bonuses, reduce down payment, longer term payment terms, something, right? Make a special offer and then communicate it. And I mean, let them know this is when it ends. And this is like the opportunity of a lifetime for you. Get started now, or just understand down the road, it's going to be whatever the price normally is, or maybe more, or the bonuses will be taken away, etc. Okay. Number 4, use this time to cultivate a great relationship with your clients. Now, I just shared with you a moment ago that you need to make a special offer and you need to put a deadline on that special offer. And then when that deadline hits, then the special offer goes away. And so if you make a special offer to 3 people and it's a great offer and you're throwing in some bonuses or maybe a reduced price or whatever it is, and 1 out of the 3 accepts it, fantastic. The other 2 out of the 3, hey, you want to cultivate a relationship with those people. You don't want to forget about those people. Those people are going through difficulties in their business, or maybe they're just worried and filled with their own anxiety and challenges. So you want to resonate with them. Let them know that you understand. Hey, even though you didn't accept this offer, don't worry. You're going to come out of this time. I understand that you can't, make the investment that you want to make right now. I get it, but we'll still be here for you. So use that time to cultivate the relationship. Maybe give them some things that they can do. Somebody that would be a potential bestseller publishing client a month from now, or even just a few weeks from now, we can give them some things. Hey, watch these videos. Start thinking about what your table of contents will be. Start doing some work on your hook, etc. We can give them some things to do, help them, give them some free information, cultivate, build that relationship. So when things do turn around a month from now, a few weeks from now, whatever it is, then they're going to be ready to pull the trigger, and they've just solidified solidified that relationship with you, okay? Just because someone doesn't take you up on number 3, the special offer you made, doesn't mean you forget them and move on to the next one. No, use this time to understand, to resonate with them, to feel some empathy and build that relationship. So when it comes time and they're ready, boom, you get them started, you get things working. And then number 5, and number 5 is maybe in kind of all encompassing idea. I love the Marine Corps slogan, and I was never in the service. I know some of you were. We recently did a book for a retired Marine Corps general. The Marine Corps slogan, for those of you that do not know, is improvise, adapt, and overcome. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Now, look, we're not going to war. You may have seen that meme floating around Facebook. You know, my grandfather was asked to go to war. I've been asked to, sit on my couch and watch YouTube videos. I think I can handle that, right? And while that's true, most certainly, that doesn't mean that our situation is easy or that, the things that we're faced with are not difficult in their own right. They certainly are. But if in going to war, a Marine thinks, I don't know all of what I'm going to be faced with today, tomorrow, next week, but I know I can improvise. I know I can adapt to the market, and I know I can overcome whatever challenges I'm facing. So if you keep that as kind of your, go ahead and adopt, even if you were in Army, Navy, or Air Force, go ahead and adopt, that Marine Corps slogan for yourself and for your business. I have adopted it for me. We are going to improvise at BSP. We're adapting, right? My challenge funnel, right? New offers, new things that we're changing, and we're going to overcome because we're improvising and adapting. If you're not improvising, if you're not adapting, then, you're probably just white knuckling it and holding on. And it's going to be hard to overcome because this may go for a month or however long it goes. So just understand that it's going to take some improvisation. It's going to take some adaptation, right? Some changes. And with that, you'll be able to overcome. Let me give you the 5 things again. Change your communication, whether it's emails, ads, videos that you create, social media. Change those things to reflect the time that we're in right now, okay? There is a little bit more of a somberness. There is a little bit more of, hey, I get it that things are challenging, but then take whatever your solution is, whatever your magic is, and adapt it to the times that we're facing right now. Number 2, make sure that your offer is relevant to now. What does that mean? That means when it changes a month or 2 months from now, you're probably going to have to, again, adapt and change your offer, right? I'm going to eventually go back to that ad with my wife and I in our sunglasses drinking that glass of wine in Santa Barbara, because it was killing it for us, right? Because people were in the right frame of mind to receive it. They're not in the right frame of mind to receive it right now. They look at that and they think, well, that's not how my life is right now. And that's not how mine is either. We're not sitting on the beach drinking wine right now. Nobody is. Beaches are closed. So we're going to have to adapt, but we need to adapt right now. We need to make sure that our offer is relevant to right now. Whatever your magic is, make it relevant to what things are in the marketplace right now, okay? Use this time to cultivate the relationship with your customers. I talked about that. You want to make sure that you communicate some kind of special offer to people. A special offer might be bonuses that you add on. It might be a reduction in down payment, right, to get people started. Maybe whereas normally bestseller publishing normally takes a third to 50% down, right? We may, make a decision, okay, this client has something to sell, or this client has, something, they're waiting for a closing on a real estate transaction or whatever, and those things have postponed. Great, we can start on a smaller payment plan to get somebody started and get them moving. So whatever it is, make that special offer. make it with a deadline, right? Because it's not special unless it has a deadline. If they take it, fantastic. If they don't take it, then that's when you're going to go into number 4, which is you're going to cultivate that relationship with your client, right? Build it, because not everybody's ready to buy right now, but they will be ready at some point. So keep that relationship, keep in communication, give them things, give them videos, give them help, right? Help them during this time, and then they'll be ready to buy your thing when the time comes. And then last but not least, which is kind of the overarching idea, the Marine Corps slogan: improvise, adapt, and overcome. When you improvise, when you adapt, you will overcome. We'll get through this time. There's no question about it. And when we get through it, we can be way better, like way more on top of it. Our marketing, our advertising, our books, our communication, right? When we get through difficult times like this, we're better when we improvise, adapt, and overcome. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful to you. I hope it's been helpful. This is all about how you can, in any difficult time, but especially in a difficult time like we're facing right now. So be safe, take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your loved ones, do what you need to do to take care of your own health and the health of your loved ones. And guess what? We'll have an opportunity to see things explode in the next few weeks, and I really believe that. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. Every week, we're posting tons more content to help you to publish, promote, and profit. So go ahead and subscribe now to the channel and click the bell icon to be notified whenever new content is available. And if you're interested in my latest book, Publish, Promote, Profit, just go to publishpromoteprofit.com.